Hello, I'm MPX Toy Cat, and welcome back to Store Saturday. This is the weekly series where we check out Minecraft store content and let you know if it is worth checking out. And when there are over 30 maps being released every single week, you can see how in the last 7 days alone there have been 35 brand new maps alone. It is ridiculous. It is impossible for any human to ever check that stuff out. And when you see just how samey some of it can be, I mean, this is Private Island by 4K Studios. It's a $10 million island, but then that same studio released Millionaire Friends, which is $100 million map, right, as you can see right there. And then also this same week there's Billionaires Island, which is again 10 times higher again. It's so ridiculous seeing these maps. It's so ridiculous seeing how many Skyblocks we see every week. Here's Skyblock Mob Brain, sorry. Here is Skyblock Chunk Quest. Here is Skyblock Halo, again from 4K Studios. How can a single team put out 3 maps in a week and them all be good? No one knows for sure, but that's the mystery of the marketplace, and that's why today I want to check out the most expensive map because it also looks kind of good. But Trolls and Treasure right here, as you can see, a very interesting looking map. It looks like it is almost an entirely new game inside of Minecraft. Can it be worth 1170 Minecoins? Can it be worth almost $7? And that's something we'll be finding out in today's video. So let's bite the bullet. Let's do the uncomfortable thing. I am going to buy Trolls and Treasure and let you know how this one goes for me. This is a big purchase for DLC for Minecraft that literally costs more than the game itself on mobile. Minecraft Pocket Edition is less than that cost, as you can see, but such is my commitment to finding out if maps are decent, because I think that the store can be a great place for creativity. I just don't think that releasing 10 maps a week is creativity or useful to the buyers or the sellers, but maybe Trolls and Treasure is a really great map. And I'm seeing already like, this is a really nice little spawn, right? What's a queen without a crown after all? So there's a whole story to this map, by the way. Kind of fun. So a pack of trolls seized all of the most valuable possessions. They're in the depths of the hideout, and their king probably has it. So the goal of the map is to go get that crown from the trolls, right? Yep, nailed it. So we get some gold if we do that. So it's kind of like a dungeon crawling based Minecraft, it sounds like, which is interesting because Minecraft Dungeons is a dungeon crawl basing Minecraft that isn't particularly great, but maybe Trolls and Treasure does a better job. I actually think maybe it can do so, like within the Minecraft engine, because I mean, you can see how there's a lot of custom models. Look, there is actually gold you can pick up. Oh, you just attack it to pick it up. Oh, that is actually really cool. That is, again, animation, unique stuff. See, there's like real fun value getting here that isn't just this is a house a millionaire could live in. I'm excited by this. There's even like little, like, not subtitles, but like, the little kind of text explaining what's going on. What it makes me think of is like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of feel, but inside of Minecraft. Again, dungeon crawling, it's fun. We can even pick up treasure. It's real fun. So there's also custom mobs, it goes without saying, you've probably worked that out already, and although most of them, again, they look kind of fun, they've got their swords, I think in reality most of them should be easy to kill, which is fine and easy, at least for now. This is our first level of the dungeon, and it seems there is a certain element of the game which is trying to work out where to head, unless I'm just... Oh no, yeah, we had to go up here. But there's a certain element of the game which is like, again, dungeon crawling. I'm assuming it's procedurally generated to a certain point. We won't know for sure, obviously, but the whole idea is like, yeah, you're going for a dungeon. I want to get to the other side of this, open that, but how do I get there? I go through this room. See, this is like an incredible amount of content and building that had to be done to get this going. There's like multiple custom mobs with different behavior patterns. You notice that? The small dudes, they run faster and can stab you from further away, but I'm assuming they're weaker in exchange. Versus these dudes who are big and have a little bit more health, but they're pretty easy not to get attacked by. At least so far they've been. I liked that. That is variety. That is fun, right? But even just the most basic thing of like picking up some treasure, it's real good. It's real custom. It's real fun. And they, again, usually when you see people do this, they go overboard in the custom models where it's like, it's, again, an entirely new game in Minecraft, which can be kind of fun. But so far, this looks great. There's custom mobs and models and stuff, but it's all using Minecraft blocks and items for the most part. Again, outside of their custom mechanics, their custom enemies and their custom little gold counter and stuff, things are working well so far. I'm excited to see some more. Ooh, a custom treasure chest. How's this one work? Oh, it's just a way of getting treasure. That's cute. I like that. So yeah, there's a lot of gold we can find. I'm curious as to what the gold does now, because we've got like a healthy stash, 250 or so. I'm curious as to what we can do when we have all of that. Also, it seems as though we're going to be picking up different, better weapons as we go through. One of the tragic mistakes we see so often in the marketplace, people being like, "Will you not people, what they want to see is you just want to have a Neverite sword the first time you go into a world, and it's like, no, you want to like work your way up there. So we're slowly like working our way up the tiers and stuff like that. Also, it seems as though, yeah, actually, this is a surprisingly huge map just for level 1. Like, I am already mildly lost. Like, we're back on that first room, it seems. There's more dudes to kill, and I guess, but you know, even though we're like lost and it feels a bit weird, at least we're getting treasure to make up for it. It's a smart little thing. So yeah, so far very good. I'll check in after the end of the first level and let you know if I'm still fresh on that excitement. So surprisingly enough, this first level has taken almost 10 minutes. It's been pretty fun. There's a little treasure reward when we get to the end here. Oh, and there's even a dead little skeleton lying on the floor there. I like that as a little bit of flavor. But yeah, this first level, which I think is over now. Yep, the Catacombs level 2. That first level was a solid 10 minutes. It was actually a fun little maze, even though it was a pretty basic one. I did get lost. I found myself looping around and I was like, how did this happen? I think that was a cool first level. I do have to say, by the end of it, I was a little bit bored of killing things. Like, I was like, you know what? There's no benefit, like, when I kill this mob. The only benefit is that it's not attacking me anymore. There's no treasure that it drops. It sometimes drops, like, weapons to better kill other things with. But I'm not, like, excited to kill things in this game. I'm excited to pick up treasure. I'm excited to get further. But right now it is, like, a dungeon crawler. A pretty fun one, too. And you know, again, if you want the Minecraft Dungeons vibe, but from a first-person game and inside of Minecraft, like, actually staying true to the game, this is really great, actually. I like that. So yeah, this is so far a great little Trolls and Treasure adventure. I see why it's called that. There's lots of trolls, there's lots of treasure. If it's only like 3 levels and they all feel the same, because right now level 2 is feeling kind of like level 1. You can see, you know, there's some differences, and like, oh, this room had some light going through it. That's quite impressive. It felt RTX-y over there. So there's some, oh, okay, there is differences. There's more traps, there's bigger trolls, more terrifying ones too. There's actually more risk going on. Okay, I can get down with that. You know, I can get excited for that, because the first level, pretty basic, all things considered. But it seems as though we're going to progress further and further in, and maybe the challenge is to get as far in as we can, or maybe there is a definitive end. I really can't tell you right now, but I can tell you I'm excited to play through it. Usually, when I'm 50 minutes into a map, I've got the idea and I'm like, okay, so now we just play till that happens, and then I either want to or I don't want to. Right now, I still can't tell you if this is a super great, exciting map, or if it's just an interesting one. But I know it has to be one of those two things. The amount I've seen in just this first 15 minutes is incredible. The fact that I even think there is more to see after that. Oh, there are sometimes treasure dudes. No, there's not. Unless it's in my inventory? No, it's not. Okay, that was just weird is what that was. But, yeah, the fact that there are, like, different challenges and mobs and, like, I'm almost going to die right now. I can't even pick up all that treasure before leaving because I've got to deal with this archer. But the fact that this is interesting that way is exciting. Like, I don't know where this is going right now. And there are, you know, I'm actually learning, trying to pick up new stuff. That is fun. But who knows for sure. Damn it, I ended up back at the start somehow. Is this even the start, actually? I don't know. But yeah, this is a actually really fun little dungeon crawler. You do get lost, even when you think you know what you're doing. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna keep running forwards. I'm gonna skip past all this maze stuff. Now this maze will get you, and that is fun. I ended up back at the beginning a 3rd time, so either there's multiple things of these beginnings, which I don't think so because they keep leading here, or I genuinely am getting this mazed by it, which is impressive. That's fun. It's been a while since I felt actually challenged and, you know, threatened, I guess, maybe by a map like this, and that's great that we've gotten to that level. I mean, actually, you're not saying it's great that you're feeling threatened. It's not a good thing. But I am enjoying the challenge this is throwing at me. It's kind of, okay, so we're back in a room with a big guy. I probably just left him here, so I've been here before. Oh, look at this, actually. This is a bit of a maze almost. Then we go up here, through this room, still some treasure. Okay, I remember how to get back from here. Let's open up this for later. Ah, I see I'm starting to, like, get things together. Now, if I do get back to the start, I can end up in this room at least. Then we're going to steal some treasure that's left over. 1,500 gold. Is that good? I don't know. Is there a value to that gold? I also don't know. I feel like that's something the map could have done a good job explaining and kind of didn't. But, you know, there is a part of me that loves this. Just like, you know, actually, it gave me story. Very, you know, nice, concise story. Then it threw me into the map. Compared to every other map out there, I do appreciate that. Even if I'm a tiny bit confused about gold, I'm hoping we find out soon. No, this is right back over here. So, okay, I get it now. Levers will allow you to like kind of come back somewhere later. So if you see a lever, don't go through the door. It just open it up and come backwards. And then this level clearly involves us trying to get up this middle tower thing. It's confusing. It's in a fun way though. You can also see how there's a few custom textures in here. Like again, they use default Minecraft textures mostly, but you can see how it's a tiny bit up. You can see how there's this block, which I'm pretty sure doesn't exist naturally. To me, that kind of yells like small touches, making an effort, not just to show off that we made an effort, but to actually make the game experience better, and I really like that. We went all the way to the top so we could climb this ladder and get further down, because I thought the whole goal was to get lower. Okay, that was a really fun second level. Actually, I feel like I need to show you an entire level, start to finish, for you to like really understand it, because you can see each level is actually distinctly different. I don't think it is procedure generated. I think that was very deliberately planned, but like fair enough, I guess. But I like that every level is slightly different to the last. I like that every level felt like it had so far. Admittedly, we're on 3, but is feeling like a unique place. And I'm kind of liking that it's basic enough gameplay mechanics. There's no saturation in food and hunger. It's just there are health potions. Try and stay alive that way. They're relying on their fun little enemies, which can be repetitive. I do pass them a lot of the time. But yeah, I want to show you a full level just because you can start to see that like there's a lot of left-right turns. There's a lot of like choices you're making, and sometimes you end up back at the start, like right here. I think that was the start I was at, and sometimes we're going to end up where we want to be. But trying to navigate your way around while also picking up gold, while also dealing with threats, is actually surprisingly fun. I mean, it doesn't. When you describe it in the most basic way, it's not. And maybe I think in years to come we might look back at this and be like, yeah, this was an early generation Minecraft map, but it does stuff better. So it does, But for right now, this is one of the better things you can get on the marketplace in terms of what it is customizing about the game and the value proposition it's doing for that. There are so many maps that will charge you $7. How many of them have I thought were great so far? I'm not too convinced it was many, whereas at least this one, okay, there's a thing here. We open the gate, but then we don't go through it. See, I'm learning from my previous experiences. How many maps can I say were great? How many maps can I say like, yeah, actually, I'm liking this. If you want to support a developer and do something cool, this map might be that. If you want an entirely new style of experience instead of Minecraft, so far this is providing it. My only caveat, the only thing I'm holding out for is like, does it get? Oh, I'm totally gonna die if I get hit by something. How much does it improve? How much does the game is it going to get repetitive? Is it just hack and slash our way through? Are they going to be like actual dungeony based puzzles? Like there is a lever over there. What is it going to do? Oh, it turns off the spikes. That's nice. It's a puzzle. It's a very basic one. I'll give it that. But like you can see how the game is already getting more complex. By level 3, we've already got big spear dudes that I'm assuming we want to attack from the side, lest we be speared in our stomachs. And you can see how enemies are starting to take more hits. It's really cool that this is all working. Never mind, they're dumb. We're in the framework of Minecraft. Okay, a little bit of weird lag right there. But yeah, because again, it allows more people to experience this. I guess I was meant to come at this from that angle, maybe. Yeah, I totally must be going backwards, because otherwise all these levers wouldn't be in the wrong place. Or maybe they are, and it's just to teach me a lesson. I don't even know. I've gotten lost in that. Yeah, I must have been here because there's a sword. Although it was probably just an enemy now that we think about it. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay, we're through. Turn this off. Nice. But yeah, the fact that even by level 3 we've got more traps, more fun, more huge enemies is great. I wonder just how deep a dive they did in this map. Because already it's a huge amount of work and effort to make this sort of thing. Like, there is totally an aspect to seeing stuff in the marketplace. Because Minecraft is a game anyone can build anything in, right? Sometimes you want to see, it's cool to see things that you can build, but when you're paying for things, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I want either an experience, or I want to see something that like, at least I couldn't do, within a minute, or within a few hours, like if it's a millionaire mansion or something, a modern house perhaps you could say. But like, the modeling required for each of these enemies is already like, okay, that's a cool addition. The fact that they don't just have unique models, they have unique behaviors added, that's really cool. There's this huge environment that's built that we're not even paying attention to because we're just trying to get through it and get the treasure. That's built and really cool too. The animations, getting a feel-good animation for gold like this, that is impressive. That is great. I'm still, again, my reservations are held about how much replayability there's going to be to this, and about how much content there even is. You know, if it's only 3 levels, I'd still feel a bit ripped off my money. But so far, I feel like this should have been the most promoted thing. I think I don't like that this got an equal slot on the marketplace to, you know, those very same Skyblock concepts or those Millionaire Mansion concepts. Like, people just doing the bare minimum to technically call something a map versus this. It's very interesting to see that difference live in the flesh, right? I'm fascinated by it, if nothing else. And yeah, so can you see by now, by the way, just like how maybe because I'm running through and just grabbing stuff, I'm not getting to the end. Because I have been through here before. So that means I went through there last time, which means through here is where I want to go next. Probably. I'm not even sure at this point. But you can see how it like, you know, maybe to all of you this is super obvious and you're paying attention, just the layout of the dungeon. But I am slightly thrown off by it. I am, if nothing else, confused. And I like that there are different enemies that you have to have different strategies for. That is a fun little system too. Ooh, a little chest. What's in there? A diamond sword. Heck yeah. Just got me a diamond sword. See, yeah, they didn't give it to me instantly, and now it feels good. It's surprising how many maps will make that same mistake of like, you know what? This is a map for survival, so have all the Netherite gear at spawn. That's what survival players want, right? Just everything given to them. That's why they're really paying for their Millionaire Mansion. And it's like, no, that's it's not at all what people want. I mean, maybe subconsciously you do. Although we could have a like larger conversation about how what you think you want is not what you actually want. Like, we often want things that are bad for us. I mean, right now, as I record this, I am in Sin City, is what some people call it. Dumb people, maybe you could argue. But you know, like you know, like it's a place where people do things that are short-term good for them, long-term bad for them, right? So maybe people are just ultimately wrong. Can he do a full 180? He can. Okay, that was scary. Maybe people are ultimately wrong about, you know, wrong about what's right for them or what's good for them all the time. Or maybe we just want very complex things that we can't describe. And maybe we like to overdo things. That are, you know, the fact that you can spend hours on YouTube. I know how long you've been on YouTube. You know, don't try to hide that from me. You know, you can spend hours on YouTube and like, you know, how much of that is good? As your friendly resident YouTuber, I have to tell you that all the time you spend on YouTube is good. Okay, I've got to be very careful. Get this out. Oh, I've got a shield now. Exciting. I can finally start to dodge, you know, block attacks. I guess not dodge, just block. It feels like I'm going in circles. Yeah, I'm ended up here again. How is any of this working? How am I? How is this so repeatedly happening? So we're gonna go back across there. No, we're gonna go this way some more and kind of try and find like a left turn to get out of there. Because again, I think it has to be repeated that to make good dungeons inside of Minecraft that both feel real and feel like a maze without just feeling tedious is a real talent. And to make them feel like interestingly unique design rooms that aren't just copy-pasted, because each of these rooms is unique. If this was procedurally generated, it'd be, you know, interesting in its whole own different way. But this is, every room was handmade, it looks like at least. If not, it's impressively looking that way. But like, you know, the fact that they can pull all of that off. Okay, I think I went across here, right? I think I was here recently. Or maybe not. At this point, it's just getting mildly confusing. I've got a diamond sword, which will last forever. Okay, so we're back against another one of these guys. Every time we find one of these, we know it must be new because they're pretty darn big. It'd be hard to not spot them. And I'm hoping that represents... No, we're back here. How did... They must be respawning because this is over here and there. So we're going to go through here again. Make sure not to go through any secret doors. Oh no, we just want to go back and then go up the stairs if we didn't go up the stairs. Or don't go up the stairs if we did go up the stairs. You get me? We want to do the opposite of what we did before. Because there was definitely like a juncture that we could have chosen to do. Or, alternatively, this is going back to an early part of the map. So we're going to ignore that. But yeah, we go back to the stairs and we want to go up them. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Let me through. Don't want to play with all of you. Nope. Okay, oh, the stairs were nothing. The stairs were literally just like an up-down. End up in the same place anyway. So we just want to find any turnings. Like, because I want to get up there clearly, right? That's where I want to be. But how do I get to where I want to be? You gotta steal the last of the treasure. apparently. So since the whole point of this series is to give you kind of first impressions, my thoughts, and like what it actually looks like to play and have fun with a map. Right now, you sometimes get trailers, you sometimes get words, but I don't think that's worthwhile. I think if you're going to be making buying decisions, it's important to have more than that. So what do I think so far? My first 30 minutes in, you know, like obviously this is useful for you to look at and make your own decisions on, but my personal takeaway is this is a really cool map. I think it's definitely, you know, the basis of something they could make even more exciting. Like right now, it's a fun. Yeah, there's just no way. None of this makes any sense unless we're going out across there. We want to jump over this wall somehow. Can we do that? Oh, we totally can. Oh, was that a secret? Or was that what I was meant to do this whole time? Because this, I have been very confused. Okay, we're on this now. You know, can we climb over this? I want to get up there. You know, that'd be fun to find like little secrets in maps like this. I hope that there's some deliberately built in for you to try and do. Okay, but we're finally going again. We're finally making this happen. The fact that on level 3 already there's a trick like that we have to perform to get where we want to be. That's fun. Unless this actually is just the starting room again and we can't get up to there. I don't know any of this actually. You know, this whole map, very much a confusion to me. But that's part of the beauty, isn't it? Just not quite knowing how important something is. So this will probably lead me back to the start as my official... Oh, no, we're back inside something. Something different. Yep, this is definitely something different. Gonna take lots of treasure. I'm not taking all of the treasure just because I'm trying to get through this one. I wanna... You know, we're doing this together. There we go! We finally did it. That was confusing. Probably entirely unnecessary. We probably could have gotten here in like 5 minutes. But again, it's amazing, you could say. Now we got King T-Roll, the final boss. Oh. So, you know, maybe my comments I'm gonna have to like dial down now. Because I made a joke like, if it's only 3 levels. But of course it's not just 3 levels. You could see the build-up was for something more. But maybe in the end that's totally not what's happening here. Okay, I'm gonna need all of the potions I can get. It's a shame I didn't pick up a bow at any point in there. Because we've got all these arrows, but no real like way to use it, you know. We got some enchanted armor as well. Blast protection is not as good as projectile protection. And we got some iron boots and a diamond sword. And that's about all as far as good stuff is concerned. Actually, there's a second gold helmet. Let's check on that one. Blast protection, aqua affinity. Aqua affinity, unbreaking. You know, I can't really bank on blast protection. I can, however... I guess we'll just slide in there. Try and attack from the side. Maybe we should go from the other side, like, to avoid the swinging arm. Ah, there we go. Okay, he's got multiple attacks. That is cool, actually. And then he falls down. We can get in some easy hits. I like this, actually. You know, this is a fully fledged boss fight in Minecraft. Look at this boss chamber alone. This is a super cool build. And then on top of a super cool build, there is a genuine boss that they have made that seems to have its own challenges. I mean, again, we're just kind of swinging around it, hoping not to get hit, which is a valid enough strategy, it seems. He's running away, huh? But, yeah, we're just gonna tank a bunch of hits, and then drink potions when we need to. We seem to be recovering enough health to just about survive on that strategy. Let's, I take my words back. Just drink some health, and get straight back to it. But yeah, let's see... Oh... Let's see if we can really do this. And if this is going to be the end of the whole game, is it just going to be like, oh yeah, your score was the amount of gold you got? Because if so, that might give you like a second replay, maybe? But one oh, what the heck? Oh, that was weird. That was very weird. Super impressive animation and whatever, but also very weird. Oh man, this is a chunky boss monster. You know, I wish Minecraft had bosses this good, huh? Let's just drink one of these, just to be safe, you know. Always a good idea, right? We can make some lava potions if we wanted to. Oh wait, he walked into the thing, and now we can damage him. Okay, you're not sure. Okay, if that's what you gotta do, let's swing as fast as we can, as hard as we can. Let's do this. Let's walk him into another tower. I guess he can only knock them all down once. So you're gonna walk into this one. Oh, he picked up the. See, that is incredible. He picked up one of the things that fell down from before. Okay, he missed the little tower that we're next to. That's fine. You're allowed to make mistakes, Mr. King T-Roll. Did you get it? He's T-Roll. Man, he picks up the that is such a, like, on nothing else, even if this was the worst map ever, you know, I'd say it's bad value, but the incredible things in this were great. But this is a fun enough dungeon crawler. I like the idea. You know, like, it does a Minecraft Dungeons job, but much cheaper than that. You know, it might be more expensive than Minecraft, but it's much cheaper than Minecraft Dungeons. I'll tell you that much, for sure. Drink one of these, just to be safe. Let's get him to walk into another tower, actually. I don't know how that works, but it seems to work. So let's... You wanna... Okay, no, you're walking over there. No, you don't! Okay. Over here, thank you. What a weird... Like, all of these attacks and attack phases and, you know, stuff like that, it yells hard work. I like it when things yell hard. Oh, there we go. Look at you. Look at your face. Look how hilarious it looks. Like, man, the detail. It's incredible. So we got 3154 as our time, 3053 as our gold. Is that going to be everything? Is there going to be some, like, epilogue explanation of the game? Yep, Queen's Crown obtained. Let's put that on my head. Okay, you can't do that. New high score. So it is a one-time through map. I have to... You're back. I assume you retrieved my crown. Excellent. You've done a great job. Is replayability baked in, or is it just do what you want to? Now you can use gold to purchase magical gems from this shop. Okay. So it's kind of seeming a bit like Dead Cells or another roguelike game, where you can buy certain enchantments. Vampire heals you in killing mobs. I think I want speed the most if I wanted to, like, beat the game fast. Use gold from your previous playthroughs to unlock gems. Can you only buy them once? Because if so, you really can only do this, like... Oh, you can make it more challenging if you want. Spend your gold now as it resets when you start over. So I think the best ones would be, like, speed. Oh, and then you can turn it on or off. But you can't upgrade them. So realistically, you complete the game, like, twice. And then once you've done that... oh, high score gem... The high scores aren't tracked off if you use more than 2. So maybe there's some fun in trying to get the perfect high score. I think that is a fun enough concept. I think it could have been a little more fleshed out, but even, you know, even with my criticism in place, I think it's still actually value. I think you can have some fun time with this map. If I were pricing it, I would price, you know, if I was, you know, as a consumer, if I was pricing it, I'd price it cheaper. As a, you know, as someone who knows, like, how little of the cut they're taking, you know, they're charging $7, but they're not getting $7 for getting it. So I think for, like, what they are receiving, this is incredible value, and, you know, well done, Everbloom Games. I think, actually, we've played a few of their maps before. They make really good, almost games within a game. They're super impressive, and I can't imagine the hours it must take from so many different people to get this going, right? Like, this is a really fun map concept, and now, now we know the fastest way through, I think. Should we see if it's procedurally generated or if it changes? You know, I feel like we need to. So we go through around here, and then once we go around here, we can... I've actually forgotten this first layout already. I thought we could be like, aha, I know the secrets now. But I don't think I do, actually. So if we don't... Since gold isn't cared about, I think the time is the only thing that's really high scored. Although maybe it's both. We can literally run through, get the fastest high score ever. That's actually pretty fun. That is actually pretty fun. This map is great. I would recommend it. I think if $7 is too much, I get that, and I would say, yeah, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect value proposition. But compared to other marketplace maps, it's a better value proposition. And I think that is a big part of what's important. At least to me, that's what I personally think. What do you think? Comment section. Do you like this? Or is this dumb? Is this a Minecraft Dungeons minigame thing? Or is this just, you know, like some trash that you wouldn't download even if it were free? You tell me which way you're feeling. And yeah, I just want to give some little accolades to Everbloom's studio. Whoa! What the heck? I don't think I was meant to be able to do that jump. Yeah, that was definitely not an intended jump, I don't think. So how do we get up onto this? See, the game doesn't really have that planned, does it? So I guess we have to fall down. And then from here, we can go down to here. Man, this whole level is... Hey, we got to the end! Nailed it. 1 minute, 42 seconds. Look at that incredible time I pulled off right there. Oh yeah, so good. Catacombs level 2. I think you could totally speedrun the 3 levels in like 5 minutes. But I guess the boss is always going to take some time. And if you don't have good loot, the boss is going to be harder. So, you know, there's some funness to this. If you do have times for this map, if you check it out yourself, share those times with me. I'd be very curious to see how long it takes you. Thank you very much for watching this video, though. It was some fun to make, and this was a fun map to check out. And you can totally do so on the marketplace, or you can not. I'm not your dad. And with that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time, unless you are mad. Okay, goodbye.